Hello again and welcome to this second video in this series for the Boeing 737 normal procedures. And this video will be covering the preliminary pre-flight procedure which can be done by the captain or the first officer. We start by going to the aft overhead panel, IRS mode selectors, select both of them to nav and verify the on-DC light to illuminate extinguishes, and then the align light to illuminate and stay illuminated. So as you can see here, the align lights are illuminated. And then you need to verify the oxygen pressure you have enough for the flight. So here the crew oxygen. And in our airplanes we have, in the cargo airplanes we have a switch here for the passenger oxygen. So go ahead and check it as well. And then you need to check the hydraulic quantity and engine oil quantity. So in the engine primary display, select the composite mode, and in the bottom display, select systems. And then verify the hydraulic quantity for A and B, and engine oil quantity for number 1 and number 2. And then in the FCOM, it says at this point to check the maintenance documents. If you remember, we have done this step in the electrical power-up supplementary procedure, but for any reason, if you have not checked the logbook, please go ahead and check it at this time. And then you do the emergency equipment check, fire extinguisher, stowed, and verify that the gauge is in the green. Crash axe, stowed. Escape ropes, stowed, one above the copilot seat and one above the captain's seat. And says then the other needed equipment in our airplane, go ahead and check that you have 2 life vests behind the copilot seat and 2 life vests behind the captain's seat. Then we return to the aft overhead panel. Verify the PSEU light is extinguished. Verify that the GPS light is extinguished. And then verify the service interphone switch is in the off position. And in the engine panel, verify that the reverser's lights are extinguished, the engine control lights are extinguished, and the EC switches are on. In the oxygen panel, verify that the passenger oxygen switch guard is closed and the passenger oxygen on light is extinguished. And then verify the landing gear indicator lights are illuminated. And then verify that the ELT switch guard is closed. It's located here in our airplane. It's not shown here. And then do the Mach airspeed warning test, number 1 and number 2, and verify the clacker sounds for each one. And do the stall warning test, number 1, number 2. Number 2 may or may not test at this time. It needs the transfer bus to be powered 4 minutes with AC power at least for the test to take place. So if number 2 does not test at this time, give it some time and return back to it and do the test again. Next, we'll check the circuit breakers P6 panel behind the copilot seat. Check the manual gear extension access door is closed. And the circuit breakers panel 18 behind the P18 behind the captain's seat. And then in the FCOM, the parking brake says as needed, but then it says that set the parking brake if brake wear indicators will be checked during the exterior inspection. They will be checked, so set the parking brake so the captain will be able to check the brake wear indicators. And this is the last step in this procedure. And as a reminder, you are required to read the FOM, QRH, FCOMs, and FCTM. And that is the main source for you to conduct these procedures. Those videos are just aimed in aiding new pilots and to have everybody do the same procedure to some extent. This will conclude this video, and the next video is going to be about the CTU pre-flight procedure. So thank you for watching. I wish you a good day.